Welcome friends. Today we are going to see the basic concepts of operating system processes. In this video we can learn about the process, but in the upcoming videos we have to see this list of process concepts like scheduling and what are the operations on process and what is IPC communication, that means inter-process communication, and what are the IPC systems and how has the client server has been communicated. Process is a simple task in every computer. Process can be described by a unit of work or a small amount of work. For example, if I switch on the system, that is also one of the process. I click the mouse, that will lead to another task, it is also one of the process. And another example, I press the keyboard letter, that letter will appear on the screen, that is also the process. This process has been done by some operating system commands. Somehow process has the various stages like schedule, creation, termination, and the communication. Our operating system executes the variety of process. For example, batch process. What in the batch process? The only one process can be done. And another example, time sharing or the multi-processing operating system. Multiple process can be done. In our textbooks, process, jobs, tasks are the same meaning. It is all denoted the same as process. Simply, process means which contains programs in execution, and that execution will be executed in a sequential fashion. This process uses some resources, for example, program counter, stack, and the data section. This is our memory part that is used to store our process. This memory has been partitioned by various sections. Every process has some memory that is denoted as maximum memory. So it is denoted as 0 to maximum in this picture. Stack is used to store list of process that will be executed by one. This process has 5 stages. These stages are helpful to identify to know the status of our current process. What are the 5 stages? The first one, new state. The initial stage of our process, that means a new process has been created. And the next state is running state. Somehow the partial process is executed or started. The third state is waiting state. This stage is waiting for someone else to complete the task. And the ready state means this will be executed once the current process is done. And the final stage is termination. Once the process has finished its execution, then it is terminated. These are the 5 important stages of our process. This is the clear map of process journey. When the new process is started, it is in new state. Then it will be admitted in ready queue. After the process has arrived in ready queue, it will take some decision to go for running state or waiting state. If any interrupts are happened, it will be returned to ready state. For a chance, a process wants some resources like IO devices, that time the process has put in the waiting queue. Once the IO need is done, then it will be loaded in the ready queue. Then it will be terminated after the passing from running state. If there are no IO need and no more interrupts in running state, the process has automatically terminated once the execution is over. Finally, we have learnt something about the process and its states and its executions also. In future upcoming videos, we can know the scheduling and IPC process in detail. Stay tuned. Thank you.